guys.
I am working on getting the final touches put on Wiley's video to put it out, so I'm going to be doing that while everybody's still coming in. Amber can entertain y'all all on her own for a few minutes.
Right? She's leaving me on my own, guys.
Yeah. Oh no.
Good morning, Janice, Teresa, Roberta, Karen.
Hi, Roberta. Oh, is that the same Roberta, like, that we have known for a long time? Did you change your name when you got married? If not, if you're a new Roberta, hi.
Right?
We can't forget about you. Let's see.
Good morning, Sandy. Making myself another cup of coffee. Hold on, guys. Good morning, Ann, Bev. I know you know the name of that last one there.
Lee.
Lee.
Good morning, Lee. Hey, Mama Vet.
Hey, Mama Vet.
I'm gonna be a bad host for a minute, y'all. If you're coming in, I'm working on Wiley's thumbnail and stuff for his video that's gonna come out today, so I haven't finished it yet. I literally put hours into our thumbnails. Hours.
And Willow has decided to be awake for a minute.
Yeah, lucky you guys. Y'all get to see her awake. Let's see. I wonder if Wiley's gonna have to work all day today.
I need more coffee too. Raining and dark here makes me sleepy. Yes, me too. Yeah, raining weather always does that to me. Makes me so tired.
By the way, y'all, happy Easter tomorrow.
Right? Oh yeah, happy Easter.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Happy first Easter, Willow.
Right?
Can y'all believe that today was supposed to be her actual birthday?
I know.
Happy birthday to you.
See, she got her own little bunny.
Thank you, Jody, for the
Right?
bunny.
Thank you. The other one, I got to go grab it out of the truck.
Yeah. And in case Campbell's Creations watches this, look.
Right? Oh, yes.
Thank you for the quilts.
It is so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I am so excited about the trailer being moved. That is so awesome. Such a big step. I cannot believe how quick Wiley got that done.
I know. Nothing ever happens that quickly.
Right?
The only time you can usually get things done that fast is if you have a pocket full of cash.
Yeah. Yeah, and
she has like a little worm squirming there.
Yeah, but I am so excited. I mean, now once this weather passes, we can get to work on, you know, putting the walls up and the floor. We got to reinforce the floor first. I keep saying walls, but we got to do the floor first.
Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't slide the pop out back out when we moved it.
Right.
So now there's only half the space to work in there.
Yeah.
And all of the wood is covered that we need to use is covered up on the back of it, staying nice and dry. But it's going to take a minute to get to it. So
yeah, we definitely need the boys to grab it because for one, it's further off the ground than it was even before.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah.
And those boards aren't exactly light.
No, they are not. Even though, what are they, only ½ inch?
1/4 inch, aren't they?
When will you see the video? I'm actually working on it right now while doing the thumbnail and stuff, and so I'll probably schedule it to come out after this live stream about 10:30.
Yeah, and then my video will be out in probably a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So you guys will get both of them today, Wiley's and mine.
How bad is the rain there? We had some big raindrops a little while ago, but it moved through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It wasn't, maybe enough to get the top of the ground wet,
Yeah.
but not enough to like run off. We'll rock it out, I'm sure, eventually. Yeah. Amber learned the other day that when we were trying to install her air conditioner that she's no longer a spring chicken.
Ugh. God, I wore myself out.
Yeah.
I had to climb up the back of the RV. My sister got video of it, so
Yeah.
it'll be in my video later today. Me climbing up the back of it.
Will that be, or are you gonna put the air conditioner video portion in something else? Yeah.
Yeah, no. So that one will be a couple more days.
Yeah, because we couldn't
until after this rain.
We couldn't finish the air conditioner because we had to. The screws that we had for it are too short.
So we got to get longer screws.
Yeah, so we don't want to put that out in partiality.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not as limber as I used to be.
Yeah, she had, she broke her collarbone, or what'd you break?
Yeah, my clavicle.
So, and she had to have surgery on it, and that was like 2 years ago. And so, climbing up that
like pulling myself up. Oh my gosh.
And then holding her hands above her head for a long time to work on the air conditioner. She was done for a couple of days.
Right, yeah, but it wasn't until, it hasn't even been quite a year that I've actually been able to lift my arm, like, back up over my head, like, at all. I used to not be able to, like, move it at all like that. So, at least it's getting back to normal, but...
Mm-hmm. Janice, I'm hoping it doesn't rain hard enough to ruin the garden, because we decided not to plant our tomatoes and stuff yet because I don't want them to get damaged by all this rain. But if they do get washed away, I'd rather it happen now before we plant in them.
Yeah.
So we do have a big trench around the edge of the garden, so that's going to catch most of the runoff. It's just going to be whatever lands on the beds and then goes downhill from there. So it won't be everything that's coming off the side of the mountain. We've done a lot of improving on that. And I was going to plant some clover seeds, but I didn't want them to wash away if it was heavy rain. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to try so hard to wait another week or two to plant our tomatoes and our peppers, because maybe I'm hoping that Wiley will get his dump trailer and we'll be able to go get some manure and stuff to put on the garden.
How do I give a wrench?
I shouted y'all out on Mark and Debbie's live. Oh, hey, thanks, Neil. I lost it. Like, it ended and then I lost it. Oh, you have to click on the 3 little dots next to her name. So you have to go hover over her and then select and then click on the 3 dots that pops up over there. Yeah.
Hey, stop moving.
Yeah. And then add as moderator. And then select standard moderator. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Gave you a wrench.
We plant tomatoes on Mother's Day. Oh, hey, I am chomping at the bit to put things in garden beds. I might actually go out there and start some beans in a little bit.
Right, depends on how heavy it is raining.
The beans you can plant a little bit deeper, so I'm not as worried about them like washing away.
No, it's just
like tiny seeds.
Going out there and doing it in a really heavy downpour.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'm so antsy to plant some stuff that I'll get out there if it's, when in between it raining and not raining. And then I'm going to grow beans near our berries and grapes because they'll help fix nitrogen and help our berries and grapes and stuff grow better too. So, and then they're already trellised.
The kids are only coming for the summer. Well, my oldest son, he's going to be moving out here. He'll be out here permanently.
As of right now, plans.
Of right now, but plans could change. He could change his mind. And my oldest daughter, she wants to finish school there, and then she'll make up her mind on if she wants to, move out here with me for a little bit, or, what she wants to do. But she's going to be 18 soon, so she's, looking into doing her own thing.
Yeah.
So
She doesn't want to be a senior at a new high school.
Yeah, and then my two youngest boys, they'll go back and forth until, well, they're old enough to either choose or, yeah, I don't know. But they'll go back and forth for now.
Yep. I've started sowing seeds, but wait on my transplants. That's an idea. That's a great idea on your beans. Yeah, I'm trying to utilize the space that I have, and I'm going to have a automatic watering system for the 4 main rows, but I'll have to hand water everything else. Unless, I mean, I guess we could buy some more hose and, you know, try to set it up on a different timer and stuff like that, but I don't know if that'll happen this year. But I'm trying to keep everything kind of together instead of all spread out to make it easier to water. Did she go back to sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, she was fighting to keep her eyes open.
She's smiling.
She tries to stay awake. She tries so hard. But she just wears herself out so quickly. She can't hold still when she's awake.
Yeah, at night she stays awake really good.
Yeah. Yeah, about the time that I really want to go to bed, she's waking up.
Oh, hey, I did not see Eric on there. I missed that. How do I become a member? Mama Vet, she hasn't set up memberships yet. My husband keeps saying we've got to get these plants in the ground. That's me. I'm like, as soon as the weather is nice and I'm past my last frost date, I'm like, all right, I want to plant everything. And sometimes I get lucky and sometimes I don't.
I don't know if I'm going to those meetups or not.
Oh, yeah, you should come with us.
Well, I mean, it really depends on the vehicle situation.
Oh, yeah, we need to fix a wheel seal on our Suburban.
Yeah, because my truck can hold your family.
Yeah, right. The one is this coming weekend, like not this weekend, but next weekend.
Right.
And then the other one is coming for the 10 Killer meetup tomorrow? Isn't it next weekend? We're going to Wiley's brother's house for Easter tomorrow in Choctaw. So if it's tomorrow, we won't be able to go to the meetup. If it's next weekend, we might be able to go.
In Mid-America.
Yeah. When is the Mid-America meetup? Because we are going to be on our way to California and saving up for that. And probably be leaving around June 8th, June 10th-ish. April 25th through 27th is the
10 Killer?
Okay, yeah, that's next weekend. Okay. Someone said that last night. Let me add it to my calendar. Ooh, excuse you.
Gassy baby.
Is it at Cherokee Landing like last year? Or like really every year, I think?
Oh, little Willow Fred, she always gets the hiccups like so much. It would drive me crazy if I was her. And she sounds like a little squeaky toy.
Just say that. Okay. All right.
Did you get it saved?
Yes, I did. Now tell me, when is the Mid-America meetup?
All right, now somebody.
So I can save it too.
May 16th to the 18th.
I think you two were keeping her awake. Morning, Gordon.
You wake yourself back
Libby,
up?
congratulations on starting your small garden and grow bags. That is so awesome. One thing I have learned from grow bags is they dry out a lot quicker, so make sure you water them. And then when it's really, really hot, you'll probably have to water them at least once a day, if not once in the morning and then again in the evening.
Right.
It depends on what you grow, actually.
Yeah.
Tomatoes need a lot of water.
Right.
Peppers like a little bit drier than tomatoes. So
Right.
it
And
depends on
don't
what
you
you're
want
growing.
to avoid like watering like when the sun is like directly on some
Yeah,
plants?
you think of little water drops as like mini magnifying glasses when the sun's shining on it. So either early morning or after the sun has started going down. I wish I was closer so I could meet y'all. Oh, May 16th through the 18th is Mid-America. Okay, all right, I'm going to save that now too. And then it's on my calendar.
Cherokee Landing State Park and Creek Pavilion.
Yeah, okay. Do I grow herbs? Well, we are, yes, I have before. And this year we will be growing several dill, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and then maybe some others, but the other ones, those are the ones that we use the most. Basil.
Right, yeah. Tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, peppers.
Ooh, yum. Yeah.
Yep.
So the tomatoes and cucumbers need quite a bit of water.
Jen was trying to figure out everything that we could make out of the garden.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is what we're going to have growing. What can we make? Like, what are we really growing for? It is not to keep our family alive, I've learned.
I guess we plan on eating a lot of salsa.
Yeah. We'll have salsa, potatoes, carrots,
and tomatoes,
tomato sauce, tomato paste, diced tomatoes.
Right. We're gonna sound like from Forrest Gump when they're talking about all the things that you can do with shrimp.
Yeah, right.
Except for it's gonna be tomatoes.
Yeah, everything you can do with tomatoes. And then we'll have herbs to make those things taste good, right?
Exactly.
We'll have everything we need to make spaghetti sauce or salsa.
Or salsa. Lots of salsa.
But yeah, and then we're also gonna grow beans. So we might can some green beans. And cucumbers. We'll have pickles too.
Right,
we'll have
pickles.
salsa and pickles. I think that growing herbs in pots is a really good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how I always did all my herbs, was in pots.
The best way to do it, because I can't give you specifics on, I can't like tell you rosemary needs exactly this. What I do though is I Google it, every single plant until it sticks and I just remember. But I Google, how to grow rosemary. What kind of soil does it like? How much water does it need? What do I need to feed it? What companion plants can I plant with rosemary? Those are questions I ask Google. Hi, sweetness. Oh.
She's like, ooh.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a good view of her. Hey, Felix, how are you? Hey, Karen. Chili, homemade vegetable soup, too. Oh, hey, yeah, that makes it sound a little bit better.
Yeah, that does. It does. That sounds a little bit better.
Master sandwiches, or Mater sandwiches, yes.
Yes.
I'm reading it from kind of far away. Okay, hang on, guys. I was supposed to be working on this for Wiley, and I've been talking to y'all instead.
Right?
So,
she's never going to get this video out.
Yeah.
Cilantro, I think Wiley...
Yes. We will definitely be growing cilantro.
We got to hide it from Wiley, though.
Wiley does not like it. He doesn't care if I grow it. He just doesn't want to eat it. So there will be Wiley salsa without cilantro. And then there will be everybody else cilantro with, or salsa with cilantro. Cilantro with some salsa.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not going to make you, have your own little garden off to the side where you're allowed to grow cilantro because it can't contaminate the rest of his food?
No,
no.
Okay. But he's like, don't let that crap touch my plate. He says it tastes like dish soap. Okay, I accidentally closed Canva. So now I have to reopen it.
Yeah, I've always wanted big enough windows, like in my kitchen area or something, that I can have like an herb garden growing in year round. So I can always have fresh herbs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so nice. Oh, sweet.
Kind of the idea behind growing or having an earthship home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to figure out how to incorporate a greenhouse or somewhere where I can grow plants inside. Yeah. Because it's going to be on the north-facing slope, not the south-facing slope like most earthships.
I'm going to turn you guys just a little bit because I need to feed the baby.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Hey, guys. Yeah, I'm the center of attention over here. You want me to hold up a blanket? You're doing fine. Nobody can see you.
Yep, I'm off camera.
Yeah. Kind of, sort of.
Well, the parts of me that need to be off camera are off camera.
Yeah. That's what's important. Whoops.
All right. There you go.
Amber, do you think you will have your hair color?
I hope so. I liked my natural color when I was younger.
You don't even know what your natural color is.
I have pictures from when I was younger and didn't dye my hair yet.
It was like a dark blonde.
Yeah, like a dark, like strawberry blonde.
A dark strawberry blonde, yeah. My hair's always been a lighter strawberry blonde, and hers was darker.
Yeah, I have this one picture of me, or I had this one picture of me from when I was a kid that, freaking the way that the sun was hitting one side of my head, I looked like I had like almost like a dark, like a really dark blonde on one side, but then the sun, like where the sun was hitting on the other side, it was so much more red than I was like, wow. I'm like, okay. I'm like, it was a natural shade of red at one point.
That's not gonna work.
Willow loves to get all the lovin's in the, that she can possibly get.
Yeah, she does. Alright.
Sweetness overload. Two of my favorite topics: adorable babies and gardening. Have to go enjoy your weekend.
Yes.
You have a good weekend too. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Your Easter.
Easter. Wrong time of year, Amber.
It's all rainy and cloudy outside.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels more like fall. Except everything's green outside.
Right. Oh, such a beautiful shade of green.
Morning, Rachel. How's it going?
I love in all the
Hey,
videos
Chandra.
how green everything is.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like almost a fake.
We
background.
do not have any filters or anything on our cameras, and I was recording Amber the other day, and I was like, holy cow, the leaves are so bright green. Wiley's so happy with his new toys. Oh my gosh, Sandy, we haven't even gotten them yet, and Wiley's excited.
Oh gosh, I think we're all a little excited though about them.
Yes, because that new grapple for the front of the tractor means that we don't have to haul limbs.
Yeah, he can just go pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna yell back at Wiley last night, but I was holding the baby and I didn't want to yell in her ears.
My mama would always say, you can't spoil a good baby. Whenever anyone would say you're going to spoil that baby holding her all the time. This period of time with them that they want to be held all the time is so short.
Right? One day she's going to be pushing to be let down.
Yeah, and she's going to want to run. And so we're going to love on her as much as she'll let us.
Right? I am going to continuously hold her as much as I possibly can.
Hey, Helen, good morning. Hey, Tracy. Baby is so cute. Yes, she is. She is so cute.
She's perfect.
She's having her second breakfast right now.
Yes.
Ugh. I gotta finish this. I'm almost done, and then I can give you guys my undivided attention.
When she says almost done, that means, another 45 minutes to an hour.
I mean, sometimes, but In this instance, it shouldn't be that much longer.
They grow up way too fast. It's not fair. Do all this hard work for such a little time of, you know, this. It goes by way too fast.
Yes, it does. In the moment, though, you're like, with my kids, I wish I would have enjoyed it more, but I was like, I have laundry to do, and I want to take a nap, and I'm just so tired and wore out, and and everything's dirty, and
Right.
so yeah. Wiley's so cute with Willow.
He loves holding her.
Yeah.
But he comes home from work a lot dirty.
Super dirty, like covered in oil and stuff. And
so then he has to scrub all the dirt off before he can hold her.
Yeah, right. And usually after he scrubs the dirt off, he goes straight to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he'll sit beside her. She'll be in her little like rocking chair thing, and he'll sit on the ground next to her and talk to her, and she'll start to like. He's like, we ain't doing that.
Yep, she listens to Uncle Wiley.
Yeah, the rest of us try to tell her that, and she just cries louder.
Uh-huh. I watch a few of the channels like yours and Nomads. I love the adventures of the Nomads living in vehicles, campers, etc. and traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What a life to live.
Right.
I like having roots.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I like to know that I have a home, like,
yeah.
You know,
if crap ever hits the fan, I want to know that, like, I got my stuff here.
Yeah.
I got stuff, I got a garden, I got, enough to get us through for a while. I don't want to be out trapped on the highway because all the cars ran out of gas trying to escape a big city.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have to leave your home in the middle of the road. I think that's a great life. I just have more of a preparedness type mindset.
Sandy says, me too, Jen. I thought I had to clean all the time.
Yeah, right. I kept a pretty clean house when Michael was little, but he was the only one. And then after I went back to work and I had 3 and then 4 little ones at home, my house was, I couldn't keep up with it. She's eating your shirt.
I know. I'm trying to switch sides with her, but... You gotta hold on there, little munchkin.
Mommy's gotta switch sides. Do. I'm not all that great at multitasking, y'all.
If I ever get a chance, I want to travel and maybe in a van part-time. Maybe if I can, I will visit your area and meet everyone.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to color Easter eggs with my grandkids today. Rainy days, something fun to do. Mm-hmm. Yes, Anna. I got to the point, though, I didn't like to, I started using Cool Whip and dye to color eggs.
Oh, I've seen that.
Especially with my little ones, like my 2 youngest boys, like my 2 oldest kids, they were typical kids. Everything went in the mouth. But my 2 youngest boys, I don't know what it was, but everything went in the mouth. Everything.
They wanted to drink the cup of food dye, vinegar, water.
So the Cool Whip, to me, was a safer thing for them to be trying to put in their mouth than...
Sean said, I would love to live out there like you all. It's a lot of work, but I really love it. I really do. I'm going to, yeah. Coloring Easter eggs is fun. We'll do that tomorrow, I'm sure. I'm almost done. I want to get this out to you guys.
There.
Don't go up too far.
Nope, I'm not.
Don't sit up too far.
I'm not. That's her head, guys. That's her head.
And did you see the way to make an Easter cake? We're just the opposite. I want to travel the U.S. and camp everywhere.
See, I'd like to do like a long road trip one time, you know, and like travel like to a whole bunch of like different
Places,
places
right.
that I want to see. But
And
I want
home.
but I want to know that I can go home and that, you know, I have, you know, my own thing somewhere.
Yeah, I love hearing Willow's little noises. We do too.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, dang, Lee. So a few seeds between the rain showers. That'll probably be me. I'll be out there planting beans.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's time to start cucumbers and melons too. But I think I might start those in seed trays.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a better idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I have a bunch of behind the scenes stuff I need to get done. So,
Right.
while it's raining.
There's always stuff that has to be done.
Always. Never a day off.
Absolutely never.
Good. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that? Okay, there it goes.
Janice says, I will keep my house in North Carolina, but traveling sounds awesome. My back doesn't agree. Yeah. Yeah, sitting in a car for a long period of time is a killer. So I like, of course, I'm looking forward to our trip to California, you know, but I am not looking forward to the drive to California.
Yep. I've seen it all before.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly flatness all the way there.
Yeah. Not really much to see between here and there.
I-40 is pretty much flat. I mean, you have a little bit of mountains going into Albuquerque. Then it gets flat again. Then you get like to the Hoover Dam, which you just drive over now on that big bridge.
Uh-huh.
And then go up through Nevada, which is also flat. Because who wants to drive through Southern California?
Right.
Every time I come down into Bakersfield, I get car sick because of all the
twisty, windy.
No pollution and stuff. You can just smell it. It's just like...
Oh, yeah, you can see it like before you even get there. The hazy sky, freaking... Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could, Janice, but the back of the truck's probably going to be full of stuff.
Yeah.
It'll work on the way there.
Right, we're
probably.
Yeah.
Well, on the way there, we'll just kick our seats back and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the way there, we're going to have a lot more room in the truck than what we're going to have on our way back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, that would be so awesome, Lee. I would love that so much. I would love that so much. I tried to grow goji berries a couple years ago, and I did not succeed. But I think it's because I had my long-term goal in the plan, and I planted them too far away from everything else, and they didn't get enough water, probably. So, something I've learned.
How long will the trip take? I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us or how long we're gonna be gone.
I think it's like a solid 24-hour drive, like straight through, no stops.
Yeah.
So, or more than that. I have to look it up.
Yeah, I want to say it said like 26 or 27 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I don't know how long exactly we're gonna stay out there or anything. I mean, probably no more than a week.
Yeah.
You
Probably
know?
no more than a week, yeah.
Because we got stuff to do here.
And June is prime time to get things done. So, and depending on how much money we have, that'll determine how long we stay gone, because we need to make it back on.
Yeah.
There and back on
Whatever we save up between now and then.
Yeah, right, because we're gonna have to feed ourselves and stuff, and we'll be at our parents' house, but still, it's still gonna. They're not used to feeding 3 extra people, so we need to be able to help out. Our parents live on a fixed income, so showing up and just expecting everything
Yeah.
really takes a toll on their, food stores for the whole month and stuff.
Yep, so we gotta make sure that we can, eat and be able to have gas for everything. So, but we're working on, well, we've got to work on making kind of like a budget for our trip so we kind of have a better idea on how much we're gonna need to save and put away for this trip.
Yeah. I think Wiley said, I don't know, never mind. I'm not going to say it out loud, because I could be wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some math to do.
I'm thinking probably about 1,500 is what we're going to need. 1,500 to 2,000.
Yeah. To make it there and back.
And that's not going out to eat or stopping and renting motel rooms.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's just gas and general food.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't have any emergencies. I think you got roadside assistance on your tires, right? So if we have issues with tires, at least Discount Tire will come save us. Don't know how long it'll take for them to get there.
Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. That's what it was. Yeah. Walmart will come save us.
Right?
Maybe.
Good thing there's Walmart like everywhere.
Right.
There's lots of Walmarts. That's why I went with Walmart. It's because there's more of those than Discount Tires.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sean had his surgery yesterday. I'm sorry I forgot to ask. I'm glad to hear he's doing well. Or his procedure. It was just a procedure, not surgery, right? I always say that it takes 9 months to have a baby, and it seems like it takes only seconds for them to grow up, right?
No, my dad doesn't, or our parents don't take care of my kids. They live with their father. But my dad is like our dad is like their main
Babysitter. Neighbor. Yeah.
They spend a lot of time with Grandma and Papa.
Yes, they do. This needs more.
I mean, and that's literally because they live right across the road, and they can go there whenever they want. So.
Or back and forth.
Or
as
back
much
and
as
forth.
they want.
Someone wants to give you chickens. Did she call you, Jen?
No. I don't think so.
Right? We want chickens.
Yeah, except we don't have a place to put them yet.
Good morning, Marco.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to finish up Wiley and get Wiley's video posted. I've been working on it for the last 30, 40 minutes that we've been on here. I've been trying to get it done.
I always say it takes 2 to bring them into this world and a village to raise them. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It is a lot easier to raise kids with a village than on your own. That's for sure. When I made the trip to Oregon, to Arkansas, and back to Oregon, it took $1,000 in gas alone. Yeah,
Was that Barbara?
chasing rainbows.
Oh, Chasing Rainbows. Oh, Barbara rode a train. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and gas prices are just insane right now.
They're not bad here.
Yeah,
In
not
California,
here,
they're
but
awful.
yeah, in California, that's gonna cost us. Oh my God, that's a big spider on the wall.
Where? Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it is. I think it's just a jumping spider, though. I don't think it'll hurt you. But still, I don't like spiders.
I don't like spiders either.
Unless they're eating bad bugs in my garden.
Yeah, I don't like to share a room with
Bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like spiders. Judy and Tony will call you to give you chickens. She has about 20 to downsize for their move to Havana.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, we'll
we
have
can
to-
barter with them
Right?
because they're gonna need stuff done too.
Get their home ready. That's what Rachel
Yeah.
says.
Okay. All right. Wiley's video is scheduled to come out at 12 or 10:30 when we're done here. So now, if y'all want to go watch Wiley move Amber's camper, actually, let me take a link from Wiley's video. And I can post it in the chat. This has been a boring live stream this morning. I feel like I'm boring because I'm trying to multitask.
Right?
Sorry, y'all.
Right? I'm just trying to make sure that I stay hidden while I'm feeding.
Yeah.
Jumping spiders are creepy, but beneficial as they eat other bugs. They're not dangerous to humans.
Humans.
Yeah, humans. Yeah. Spiders. All spiders are creepy. I hate spiders. But as long as that one, leaves me alone, I guess I'll leave it alone. Her chicks lay some yummy and colorful eggs.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, she was saying that she breeds them for their egg color. Oh, I better turn this down so they don't have to listen to us talk over the phone or over this too.
Yeah, we are going to be moving this trailer up next to the other one. I figure hopefully I'm really hoping that before we leave to go get my kids that we can at least finish the bedroom in the trailer. So then at least they have the bedroom. And then we'll put this one up there next to that trailer so it's not too far from the boys' room.
And then we need to install water.
Yeah,
fix the water lines in the trailer, install the water, and build you a solar array.
Yeah.
She has 4 solar panels, so 400 watts of solar. But she's probably still going to need something to, like a generator for when there's not sun.
Yeah, I'm really
because she'll be too far away to share ours.
Yeah, I'm gonna really need a generator.
Yeah.
But
over the summer, she can probably pull it off with solar panels, but mostly depending.
Right.
I'm not very good at multitasking either, Lynn.
Yeah, multitasking is not something that I'm good at either.
I think this is the link. Whoop. I need you to. Well, here, I'll do it real quick. Since you're busy. Okay, you're gonna have to wait until 10:30. This video isn't public yet, but at 10:30, when this is over, you can click on that link at the top of the chat and go watch Wiley's video of moving Amber's camper.
Right?
Oh,
He did such a good job.
Yeah, he did. We don't expect anything less from Wiley,
Right?
though.
He made it look so easy.
Can I have her for a minute?
Yes, you can. There you go.
Look at the sweetness. Oh. Oh. Mm. Are we still bringing stuff back from our house in Oklahoma? Yes. Yes, we are. We will definitely watch that video. Well, thanks, Neil. Hi, sweetheart. Was that an ummy breakfast? Oh.
We don't sing the songs in our videos. No, we use AI.
Yeah. Bless you.
We give AI the idea for our songs, and
it sings it for us.
It sings it.
What we'll use
I don't think people would like our music so much if it was us singing it.
Yeah. So what we'll use for heat in the winter in the trailer?
I'm really hoping that when we go back to California that I can get a couple of our old broken propane tanks from there, and then Wiley can build me one of them fancy fireplaces.
A wood stove, yeah.
That he likes to build so much.
Mm-hmm.
But he said that he needs propane tanks, so I'm gonna see if there's still a whole bunch of broken ones up at my dad's property, because I know that there used to be. And if there is, then I'm going to grab a couple and see if he'll build me a wood stove.
Morning, Cindy. We have some propane heaters, but they put off a lot of moisture, and you don't want moisture because then you get mold issues.
Yeah. And the humidity is bad enough around here.
Right. And then we've also got, diesel heaters. The diesel heaters are only about $100.
Yeah.
Best investment. So
yeah, they're awesome.
They work really, really good. They don't cause moisture.
Right, but there's nothing cheaper than firewood.
Right. Especially when you can make it yourself.
Yeah.
After we pay off this equipment for the tractor, then we need to get a the forestry mulcher and one of those fancy chainsaw wood splitter things.
Right.
Where you just put a log on there and then it cuts it and splits it and drops it.
Yeah, we definitely need that. We could make our lives so easy.
Do you get a smell from the diesel heater? Sometime when it's first starting up, you might get a little bit of it, but it goes away really quick. And it doesn't stay stinky.
No, it has no smell.
Yeah.
As an old lady with short pins, I used to wish for long legs. Yep, she's got some long legs on her. She's gonna be tall just like, the rest of my children.
I watch all three of y'all. This is an awesome song. Oh, you and Jen about Wiley. Yeah. Have you listened to Wiley's song about us?
Right, that's a good one too.
Yeah. If we joke about Wiley, grabbing his toolbox and going down the road to fix a truck, it's because of that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said a line in the song is, so if you see me when I don't need the pay, or see me working when I don't need the pay, it's because he's trying to hide, and it's better that way.
Mm-hmm.
We turned the exhaust fan on for the first few minutes of starting the diesel heater, and it all was good. Yeah. We don't even have an exhaust fan, but it...
Right.
even after it gets warmed up, the exhaust that comes out doesn't even smell like diesel.
Right. We also tested the fumes coming out of the diesel heater then, and there was 0 ppm.
Right. Yeah, we put our carbon monoxide detector right next to it, and it had. Is her arm hanging down there?
It looks all weird.
Let's tuck that back in there where it's more.
That did not look comfortable. You're right. You're right.
She's a mama long legs. Oh. She's such a good baby.
Right. Can't believe that today is her
Morning,
actual
Jody.
due date.
Yeah. Babies are so flexible, I know. We want to pretend like they're super, or we want to feel like they're super fragile, but really, their bones are still soft and pliable, and they're very resilient.
To watch that video, you got to wait until 10:30. Yes. That's when it's scheduled to actually be released.
So it'll come out when this live stream ends.
Yeah. Bye, Marco.
Bye. See you later.
Good morning, Jody.
I'm just amazed when I look at baby's toes. Bones and joints are all that tiny. Yes, I know. They're so tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think it's crazy looking at babies and just thinking that, you know, the human body can make that, like.
Right.
The things that our bodies can do, it's amazing.
She's starting to look a little healthier and not so much like skin and bones.
Mm-hmm. She's more like baby size now.
Yeah, imagine giving birth to this.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good. I couldn't imagine trying to birth that thing breech.
Chandra, she said she used to be able to see your subscriber count but can't find it anymore. That's weird.
Huh.
She did have a, you put that one out a long time ago, right?
Yeah, the Opus one.
She had a power bank one. It's not a big power bank, but it, thankfully she has it because
right,
we fried the electrical in this camper.
Yeah.
So
that was a day.
Yeah, it was. 155 in chat, 99 likes. Please like the live video. Thank you, Jody.
Right, thank you.
Amber's at 7.65K. She grew super fast. Children are God's precious gift. Amen.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They make it all worth it. Oh.
Even though they become, you know, attitudey when they turn teenagers.
Mm-hmm. I'm still amazed that us women carry those in us. Yeah.
Right. Like.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's insane.
She almost had a half smile there for a second. It's so cute.
Yes, Willow is beautiful. Hey, it's Campbell's creation.
Hey, look.
Right? Look.
Thank you for
Thank you. It is so beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. She's going to have this thing for her whole lifetime.
Look at all those stitches in it. Like,
right?
To do all those, that had to have taken forever.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
Willow's happy now that she's full. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Diane McFarland, good morning. Right.
All right. Yeah.
Absolutely. It warms you up a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
The cutting it, the splitting it, the moving it, the heating it.
Right.
It all warms you up.
Oh yeah. Keeps you in shape.
Yeah. So instead of burning those burn piles,
Handmade gifts are the best.
yes, they are. The piles of sticks and stuff that y'all see all over the place in our videos, instead of burning those, I think we're gonna try to make like a woven fence instead around the property.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of work, but we have time. And not a lot of money, so might as well use some trees and some
Right.
sticks and some stuff and build a fence and see how long it lasts with goats.
Right. Right. Yeah. We're gonna try to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What color does Willow's hair appear to be? I'd say a dark or a dirty blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a dirty blondish.
Mm-hmm. A wattle fence? Yeah, kinda like that. We need to really build two separate models and see which one is going to be the best. Because one, we're talking about where it's going to be woven kind of sideways and look kind of like a basket.
Mm-hmm.
The other way is we're going to weave it vertically so it'll go down, and then there'll be kind of like a V at the top and at the bottom because we'll alternate which sides the sticks go in.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not sure which is going to be the best way to do it yet. The vertical one I think might be a little bit harder, but it's going to be better because we can like conform to the landscape better.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Right. Yeah. We just got to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all that we can do is just gonna have to figure it out.
Yep.
Turned 68 on Wednesday. Had a tumor biopsy on Friday and chemo treatment. Been a week.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Kathy, oh my goodness.
I hope that you're doing all right.
Yeah. I hope Willow keeps being the spitting image of Amber.
Oh, I hope so too. I hope so too.
The best stuff in the world is free. Amen. You just gotta work for it sometimes. Well, pretty much all the time. I can tell Willow is getting bigger. I can too. I mean, I feel like she's baby size now and not a mini anymore.
Right. Her middle name is Grace. So it's Willow Grace.
Rachel, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because the horizontal would be nice if we had all flat ground. But I don't know how we'd fill in the low spots.
Right.
I want them to be, so I just want to make sure that a goat can't get out. Like a baby goat can't get through the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably not a chicken either. And maybe that'll keep the armadillos out.
Bye, Karen. Hope you have a good Easter, too.
And the neighbor's dogs. A guy here runs load of pallets. He puts like 30 a day free in his driveway.
Hey, that's nice.
Huh. Yeah.
Like a pallet fence.
I did that around my old garden. I made a pallet fence around the garden. Bye, Karen.
People in Arizona do the vertical wattle between barbed wire fences as wind breaks. Huh. Okay.
So it'll be like that, except made out of sticks.
Yeah.
Because we have some barbed wire, but we
Not
have
enough.
and we have to cut it in pieces because it's like grown in trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we cut down those trees, we're gonna have to cut above the barbed wire so we can mill them.
Right.
Because blades are like $25 a piece for the sawmill.
Right. We're gonna have to like cut them out of there with, like take wedges out of the tree or something with the chainsaw before Wiley can even grind any of those down if we're gonna grind down some of those stumps.
Oh yeah. that too. We'll have to cut below the barbed wire and above it so we can mill it and then throw away the piece with the barbed wire in it and then still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the little teeth on the stump grinder are, I think he said there's like 30 of them, and they're $450, $500 to replace the set if you hit something with them.
Oh, wow.
On that stump grinder, so yeah.
Wow.
We should probably get a metal detector too. To metal detect the pieces, the trees.
Right.
Because I've seen it where people have cut down trees in their front yard, and you know, a long, long time ago, a kid put their toy next to the tree and left it there, and the tree ate it.
Yeah, and it grew into the tree.
Yeah. Or metal rods. You know, people used metal pipe to deep water their trees when they were new, and then the tree just kind of eats the metal pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how they'll just grow around anything that's next to them.
Can't buy love, can't buy God or family. The list goes on. I'm overthinking. Right. You could use the bigger sticks between the post to waddle between instead of barbed wire. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Willow's middle name, please?
Grace.
Grace, yes.
Her middle name is Grace.
They just use the barbed wire part to keep free-range animals off their properties. Yeah. I want to keep the neighbors' dogs off of our properties because I'm afraid the goats are going to be out there free-ranging and the dogs are going to come and...
Right, yeah, those ones from up the hill back here.
Yeah. I don't know how temperamental they are towards goats. Morning, Rookie. Oh, Wiley's video just posted. That means it's time to go.
Right, yep. Y'all can go watch Wiley's videos now.
When we're done. Yeah, exciting. Yay!
Right, and I got to finish up my video and get that out for you guys.
Yep.
The fence. What is the fence for?
To go around the whole property to keep the animals in and other animals out.
Yeah, because we like to be able to let the goats out, but they have discovered the neighbor's property.
Yeah. Which is just like behind our garden, so they've told us that they want goats to clean up their property too, so it's not that big of a deal for them to wander over and do that, but we don't want them to like just keep wandering. We want them to clean our property. And I definitely don't want them to wander onto anybody else's property other than the people who don't mind.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, so that's what the fence is going to be for. But, all right, guys.
Rick said, my metal detectors are my hobby. Looking for treasure. Yes.
All right, well, you guys enjoy Wiley's video, and hopefully everybody has a great Easter.
Yes.
We're going to let you go because I still have to eat breakfast. I'm hungry. So.
I made Wiley breakfast this morning, but not us.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you like him more than me or something.
Right.
What's that all about?
Okay, well, we love you guys.
All right, yep, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye. You have to end it at 5.